Hey, hello, it's Netta Monroe. Welcome back to my channel. So y'all saw that I done kicked off the new year with red ass hair, and if you follow me on social media, then you already seen it. I done already posted on Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram. So this is the last place to see it. So make sure that you guys are following me on social media if you want to keep up with me a little bit better. Y'all know that as far as YouTube, it takes editing and uploading and everything in order to get the stuff out there. So a lot of times you see it last on YouTube. So any of your favorite people that you see on YouTube, you definitely want to make sure that you are following them on their social media so you can, you know, be up on game. So I kept on seeing these posts about, you know, I colored this hair in 10 minutes. I colored this hair in 5 minutes. I colored this hair in X amount of minutes. You know, just a crazy amount of time, a crazy small amount of time to do these super vibrant hair colors. And so from that point on, I was just wondering, like, waiting on the tea to spill, and I achieved this hair color in 3 minutes flat. I recorded the whole entire process. I prayed the entire time that my hair was going to come out good. So if you like to see how I achieved this gorgeous color, then stay tuned. This hair though, the specs of it, I believe that what was it? I think that this is a 16-inch frontal with 18, 20, and 22-inch bundles. These were 613 bundles and a frontal. I had colored them before to that orange color. I'm going to insert a picture right now. So the hair did start out orange. So I just decided to use the orange hair that I wore over the summertime to do this, and it came out gorgeous. I actually like this a whole lot better. The hair is still super silky, and I really didn't do anything like spectacular to it. It's just bomb. And when you find really good 613 hair, then you gotta hold on to it. So I'm happy to say that I am stuck with my 613 hair vendor, because this is bomb. This is hair from July. 613 hair from July. You know, 613 hair don't be lasting that long, boo boo. The specs for this hair, the direct link to this hair, and all the specs of this hair is going to be down in the description box. So make sure that you check that out. Check out www.monroemob.com. That is my brand, my line, my baby. I can't even stop like running my fingers through it because it's just so buttery. It's just so pretty. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly what I did to color this hair. So if you like to see it, then stay tuned.
Alright y'all, so I started out with the biggest pot that I had, and I just filled that up with hot water out the faucet, and then I put it on the stove on hot. Y'all can see that it is 226, just turned 226 at that time, and nothing was boiling, nothing was shaking at that point. So then I decided, oh, I got Rubbermaid drawers or whatever, so I didn't want to use any of my Tupperware because I didn't want to stain them with the red. So straight out of the faucet, hot water into that, about a quarter of the way, and then I just waited for the pot of water to be boiling. So this is the wig that I am using, handmade, you know, all that jazz, and I'm taking my Got to Be Freeze spray across the bottom of that, nice and coated, so I can try to not have the lace tinted super red, because the whole wig will be submerged. And then y'all can see that I got boiling water at 235. So I am pouring the water out into the container, and I'm taking Intense Red by Adore, and I'm just gonna squeeze that whole entire bottle in. I actually bought a total of 3 bottles because I didn't know if I was gonna have to be adding more color as I was dipping. I didn't know how well the color was gonna grab on. I didn't know if I was gonna have to, you know, put all 3 bottles in there, 1 bottle, 2 bottles. I didn't know at this point. You know, at this point I ain't know nothing. So I just went ahead and emptied out that first bottle, and then I had to figure out something to stir with. So I did go ahead and use a spatula that I really don't use like that, and I just went on ahead and stirred the color in. And I ended up doing like I want to say a shade test or whatever on that napkin right there that you see off to the side, and I felt like it looked really pink. So I just went on ahead and squeezed out a whole nother bottle because I did want my red to be very pigmented. So once I squeeze out all of this, I'm just going to stir it again with that spatula, and that is the color that I decided on. I felt like it was super pigmented when I tested it again. I did not need the 3rd bottle. so now I'm taking the unit, and I did shampoo the unit earlier that day to make sure it had no like residue or anything on it. So that also did make the color kind of fade off a bit before I did this, which I wanted to do because I definitely wanted this red to grab on. And I'm just slowly putting it in there. Y'all could tell I was real nervous about it, but I was just slowly putting it in there, and I was just scared at the fact that how hot the water was. And you know, 613 hair has been colored 4 times, so that was 240 when I put it in there, and I came back to check on it at 243 because I was just so nervous. And once I started looking at it and you see me tossing it around, making sure everything was covered, I went on ahead and took it out, and this is what it looked like. I'm not sure why it shows up like this on camera, but it is really red, and I let it air dry and then I styled it.
So that is all for this video. It was super fast. I know that's because it really takes like a couple steps, really just a couple steps in order to make this thing happen. Make sure that you got good 613 hair. I was scared throughout the process because it is hot water and 613 hair. You know, the 613 hair has been bleached about 4 times to get to that color, so I was a little bit nervous about that, but other than that, honey, okay, she is popping. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media. Y'all know, y'all see me first there. Y'all see the new looks there first. You also see the work that I'm doing in the salon there too. I really don't show it that much here because it's a lot of equipment to take to the salon. So I'm going to do better in 2019 with that. But just make sure that you are on my social media if you really like to keep up. And I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Bye.
Everything I do is lit.